today President Trump sent out a tweet containing a poll that came out recently where he's at 49% in terms of his approval rating among Americans. And he mentioned that this was a difference from certain sacred cows without stating who in particular he was referring to. Although some people are speculating he was talking about Obama because in the past he has compared Obama's polling from his first year to his own. And I thought to myself as I was reading this whole thing, it's so strange to have that term and then not have an explanation for it, because there are certain names we know of people that aren't their actual names that Trump will use, that we'll just be able to go, oh yeah, he's talking about this person. He's discussing that person. One example would be Crooked Hillary or Lion Ted or just Crazy Bernie, various terms that it's abundantly clear who he's speaking about. So to have him not say it is what makes this a little more interesting than the run-of-the-mill insult. But it also serves to make one think. You never understand how polarized a country is until you have someone who was elected to office with a lesser portion of the popular vote than the runner-up, and is amassing half support from the country and saying, yeah, this is good, this is great. Sometimes I hear about the polls that were associated with presidents in the past where they're in their 70s and 80s, and I just could never fathom that based off of my experience in the current era of just seeing polls where you have presidents that get excited over being at 60 or 50, as Trump's doing right here with the latter. So it's telling of how polarizing he is, and just how split we are as a country. And it's sad too, because it basically conveys that no matter how much one side may just love you, the other side will go after you. Now, I'm not saying that as a fan of his, but I'm saying that as someone who's seen the mixed reactions you get to politicians, where now if you have 3/5, that's great. That's astonishing. It's almost unheard of to be that well received, and even that still is missing 40% of Americans, or 30% at all times. So it's just it all goes into a very grand narrative of the divisiveness and him using vagueness that is not normal, based off of statements and tweets he's had in the past. It's a pretty interesting story. So thank you.